Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Great is Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Now, this is another current events reading. And this is one that, because of the nature of the reading and the subject matter, I would advise that if you are easily, anxiety, that kind of thing, bit of a nervous disposition, that kind of stuff, perhaps this is not the best one to watch, all right? Mainly because of the subject matter, okay? But here we go. So this is from Carolynn. Hello, love. Thank you very much for your suggestion. Will they slam the disabled by removing PIP payments? And as you can see, this was upvoted 17 times. And you can do exactly the same as Carolynn did by putting in the comments down below suggestions for future readings, and you can do exactly the same as the 17 other people to upvote if you want, give it weight, because I want that one as well. Thank you very much. It's always welcome down below, and it really does help me out. But yeah, so let's have a look at this. Will they slam the disabled by removing PIP payments for the greatest good for all concerned? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Ooh, oh, hello. Right. So, 9 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Cups. Playful, kind of traditional, kind of childlike kind of energy. Oh, wow. Okay. 8 of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. Many cups. And this is what I was talking about with nervous disposition, that kind of thing. It's very emotional kind of connection here, obviously. So that's why I was just wanting to be a bit careful here. And King of Pentacles. So this here feels very much like a majority of PIP payments. This feels like the Treasury, the King of Pentacles, reviewing the Excel spreadsheet. What brings us value? What brings us worth? That kind of thing. Where can we cut corners? Where can we save money to pay for the things that we've caused? All that kind of stuff. Because the 9 of Cups here very much feels like the freedom that the PIP payments brings. And obviously the PIP payments that's where the real fun is, where you get a certain amount of points and it unlocks the car and the disabled badge and the extra bits and bobs. It's quite a lot in it. It's not just a payment. It's quite a lot of things attached to that kind of whole department, paperwork, that kind of thing. But this feels like the lovely independence here, what it brings, what the just the relaxation, the breath, the breathing, chill, relax, unburdened, kind of being able to kind of work and make things happen and that kind of stuff. 8 of Cups feels as if feels like doesn't feel like walking away. It feels more about a reflection. Yeah. Options, seeing ideas, especially when they're hovering around here. Treasury, Rachel Reeves, that kind of stuff. So let's see how that is definitely one. Page of Cups, flirting with ideas. Yeah, lots of cups here. Notice it, like I said, it's all kind of emotion, heart and sleeve, that kind of energy here. But then notice that at the moment it's just the Treasury, the government is just this one card right now. The World card, new cycle, there's the conflict. And I don't understand this. This is almost like 3 subjects. It's like it allows the ability to work, it allows the kind of friendships and family and being able to kind of go out and about and that kind of thing. Peace of mind kind of energy here from the 8 of Cups, reflection, that kind of stuff. And here's the conflict. Here is the issue with the 5 of Wands. 3 of Wands, noticing how much it enables that kind of thing. 6 of Swords. This is kind of that mini leap of faith coming from stormy waters into calmer shores. It feels like this is going to be slapped back. Empress. The benefit enables more than it does. If it's taken away, it's it's that kind of. There's a lot more people then that won't be able to go to work kind of energy. But the Empress is surrounded by the fruits of their labor, the harvest, their skills, their mindset, their knowledge base, their understandings, their friends, their family, their driving license, and all that kind of stuff. What you've accumulated. And it's very much, this is just the base reading. We're going to obviously go with more cards on top of this to get more detail. But at the moment, it feels like it's a thought and it's slapped back very quickly. Overarching energy, the Knight of Swords. This is the truth, knowledge, information rushing in, saying it's like, what on earth are you doing? If your goal is to get people back to work, get more people to work, even though the jobs are falling apart. There's no jobs. They're being disbanded left, right, and centre. But if if you're trying to get people back to work and stuff like that, taking away the benefit that enables them to be able to purchase the extra bits and bobs and to make it accessible for them to actually go and do and like get a vehicle to move around and that kind of thing. To cover the additional costs is a bit of a shoot yourself in the foot kind of energy. And this is the rushing of information coming in. Underlying energy, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, exactly. Bombarded by actual information, fact, knowledge, truth of the matter. It doesn't feel like it's going to go very far. But let's get the prediction deck out and find out what's going on here. This is feeling quite bouncy overall. This feels like a worrying situation, but it's they just don't know what they're doing. This kind of goes back to, do they ever? But I mean, like, this feels like going back to some things that we were talking about yesterday or the day before, where it's out of desperation. Everything's on the table. Yeah, any possibilities, concepts, how can we cut costs, that kind of thing. It's all on the table. So let's have a look here. Replacement exchange. Tension, yeah. Mainstream news, everyone's talking about it, yeah. Drone strike, that keeps coming up about social media and that kind of stuff, spreading the news, that kind of thing. Because the system works. And that's the stupid thing about this. Or not only do they believe that more people are actually entitled to the benefits, not just PIP, but that then actually go and get them, by millions, supposedly. I was reading it was what was it? It was on the news. It was like a little kind of soundbite. It's like, but mainly it's everyone clubbing together. Yeah. Page of Cups. being strategic, it feels like there with the military plane. Water rising, once again, yet another subject that they're just screwing themselves over. That's Labour again. The water's rising, drowning themselves, kind of can't, kicking, trying to swim kind of energy. 5, big news. Yeah, this change is not. This change is doesn't feel. It's almost like a back pedal. It's almost like we'll look into it and then suddenly realize, oh wait, this is not an avenue that we can go down. And it's also with the drone strike, it feels as if it's opened up the can of worms in the sense of people know, because it's in public domain, it's in news articles and stuff like that, that, you know, you've got these people, you know, the rubber dinghies coming across. Each of those on average is costing, what is it, 40,000, 50,000 a year, something like that. Meanwhile, PIP is what, 200 quid a month? Do you see what I mean? It's like everyone knows where the money's going, but they don't want to touch that. They want to, you know, it's a weird thing. So the big news feels as if like, it feels positive. It feels like whoops-a-daisy, we're going to spin this in a way. Strategic planning, reviewing the situation. Submarine water, exactly. They're drowning themselves. They don't know what to do now. But it's like, oh no, we were just reviewing it. We're not going to touch it, blah, blah, blah. We may, you know. And then Daddy Elon Musk kicking up a fuss, probably tweeting a bit as well. Overarching energy, floods again. They're in deep water. This ain't going to go well. Underlying energy, social media, exactly. The drone strike, the constant bombardment, people clubbing together. This is, I just, it just feels as if they, like at some point, surely, and maybe I'm just like wishful thinking, at some point you would think they were like, well, every action that we've done has done the opposite effect. We want to tax all the non-doms and stuff like that. Well, they've all buggered off. They've left the country and taken their millions with them. What was it? Something stupid like 10,000, 20,000 of them, something like that. This is off the top of my head. And between them, like millions and millions of pounds of tax is gone. Which is exactly what everyone said was going to happen. They've done it. To the point where even millionaires here, British citizens, are now leaving as well. Yeah. So they've screwed themselves over. It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. And yet still they get 20-something%. All these polls, 20-something%. Who is voting in polls? I know it doesn't mean much, but it doesn't make any sense. Who are the people who keep saying, yeah, I think Labour are doing really well and I would vote for them again in the next... It's like, what? Where are you hiding? What sort of ostrich place have you been? It just seems very odd to me. Anyway, let's have a look at this. This is where it's going, where we expect it to be. I'm intrigued about this big news. I may get the dinky deck out to clarify that as well in a minute. But let's have a look at this. Cut the deck and 6 of Pentacles, the payment. Yeah. The recommitment to it. The truth coming in again. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's exactly the same. It's like, you can't do this, you donuts. Trying to defend their ground, aren't they always? Hidden agendas, but we know what it is. Temperance, rebalancing, big news. Betrayal. thieves in the night. We know what you're doing. The strategy plan. Oh no, we didn't mean it. This feels like The Offer again. Oh, don't worry. We'll just review a few other bits and bobs. Maybe make it a little bit more difficult for people to sign up, but we won't change too much. Blah blah blah. Four of Wands, Happy Home, 1111 card, Make a Wish. It's all good. They're slapped down. And then the Knight of Cups here, that feels like, I don't know who's in charge of Department of Work and Pensions, but it feels like that particular politician, cabinet member, kind of building bridges and stuff like that, talking to disabled organisations and stuff like that, to try and build bridges again. It's like, oh, we didn't mean it. We were just looking into it. We were just reviewing the situation. Overarching energy. Yeah, have strength in this situation. Underlying. We've been here before. This feels like we've been here before and it always goes wrong for them. Yeah? Because the benefits from it, from paying it, enabling people to get back to work and support them and stuff like that, outweighs what you'd save. Yeah? It's that kind of energy. Fascinating. Hold on. Excuse me, I just had to clear my throat. I don't know what it is. Can't work out if it's the cat or the dog, but one of them's molting, and I keep getting kind of the odd hair, and it's like, it's very odd. Neither of them look like they're molting, but it's definitely one of them. I don't know. So let me use the dinky deck very quickly about the Seven of Swords and this big news, this betrayal. Can we clarify the Seven of Swords and the big news? That one? Okay. Seven of Swords and the big news. Seven of Swords and the big news. Clarification, please. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Because these cards have been very secretive, aren't they? Notice how they don't want to... Oh, Empress in reverse. Feeling out in the cold. Yeah. Ace of Cups again. This apology, it feels like. This sorry, we didn't mean to cause any page flirting with ideas. We were just thinking of ideas. Empress in reverse. This feels like Rachel Reeves or, people just like... I think this is primarily the Treasury, Rachel Reeves. Five of Pentacles. This feels like her falling off her throne. Very much kind of the last straw sort of energy. Yeah, it's one of those situations where it feels very much like enough's enough. Why do you keep... attacking the lowest on the pecking order, as it were. It's ridiculous. You're supposed to be Labour, for goodness sake, kind of energy, But they did say they were, we're gonna look after working people. Working people. Yeah. Very difficult for people to be working if there's no jobs. Just saying it for a friend. So I'm just going to use the Kipper deck just very quickly to 3 cards from here just to finish off this reading. But it feels very much like it's going to go a certain level and then be snapped back. And it's going to be hugely embarrassing because everyone's going to club together. Yet another front to fight on, It's bad health, yes. Mature man, yeah. Despair, yeah. But the despair is similar to the Empress in reverse. It's very much backpedaling. This mature man, I don't know if it's not necessarily a bloke, feels more like head of a charity. I'm just trying to think of a disability charity. but it's just as an example, and I know this is the wrong one. Okay, just as an example, this would be kind of like the head of Age UK, for example, or head of someone who like certain disabled people, or certain disability charities. Certain, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of people kind of speaking out, and that's why the despair there is definitely very much their side, defending their ground. Now they're in despair. It's that kind of overarching energy, poverty. Exactly. These people. Why are you attacking people who are the lowest pecking order, as it were? Like I said earlier, underlying energy, pathway, new way forward. Okay, so overall, this feels very strongly. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the Five of Pentacles again. I'm being drawn to the idea of, yes, a disabled person and stuff like that. Okay. But what I'm more being drawn towards is that this is a female and this is a male. As in Rachel Reeves, stuttering Starmer, out in the cold. Just saying. Right. So overall, like I said, it's going to snap back. It's their attack on this area in particular is not going to work. But this is the first, like, this feels as if this is going around every pot they can. It like I said, out of desperation a couple of days ago, and if everything's on the table, they'll move to the next subject. So it's we're not out the woods yet, all right? But I do like this positivity. I do like this calling it out for what it is. And I'm quite intrigued about what the other shoe to drop kind of thing. But if you enjoyed this reading, please thumb me like. It generally helps out the channel immensely. Just a reminder, because I keep forgetting to remind people, hence the reminder, is that we've got multiple things happening. Multiple things. So remember on the channel, especially if you're having issues with frustrations, anxiety, that kind of stuff throughout the day, remember 24/7 there's always the music stream on this channel. As long as you've got the internet, you can access it. Just go to the actual channel page at Greatest Good Tarot and click live, and it's right there. And I think it's also on the actual page itself. It's at the top, I believe. But I haven't been to my own channel for a while. Why would I go to my own channel? I don't know. But it's there, okay? It's free and available and practically no ads. So go for it. We've also got Newswiki as a channel, and we've also got UK Nature Watch. These are all, along with this channel, we're trying to build those up. We'll be starting to do sexy things over there shortly. But while you can, please go across to all three, this one and the other two. Please subscribe, get ready, and then we'll start rolling out some yummy, beautiful things very, very shortly. However, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you for everyone's support. It's been phenomenal over the last couple of weeks. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.